Like, check, because I can do it in the editing. Luke.
No.
I am your father. Oh!
Yeah.
Alright! Episode 3.
Don't know the power of the dark side.
Ah, Noah.
You're not a Jedi yet.
Already with the quotes. Episode 3, Noah. Episode 3.
Episode 3, best of the prequels, buddy.
Best of the prequels, Revenge of the Sith. That's correct. You know, honestly, we probably wouldn't be having episode 3 if it wasn't for you guys. There's over about 100 views
On our first one, I think.
Well, we got about close to 100. We got 96 on the first episode.
Did he? Okay.
Right, standing, and it's actually still been going up. 6 subscribers, so get those numbers up for us because we'd like to produce more episodes for you guys. Because honestly, like I just said, episode 3 would not exist right now if it wasn't for you guys. So we just want to say thank you quickly, and we're gonna jump into the show.
Yeah, 100 people sat and watched us talk about Star Wars.
Yeah, that's you guys. I don't know who's nerdier, you guys or us, but I wouldn't definitely sit on my phone and listen to us. But no, honestly, thank you guys. Seriously. Hopefully you guys stick with us for how long ever this goes and it gets big one day. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. We just like talking and producing these episodes now for you guys. So
what do we got on our table today?
Well, looks like a big stormtrooper helmet.
Yeah,
but it doesn't look like, your regular Hasbro
I was about to
one.
say, well, it is from Hasbro.
It is Hasbro.
Yeah, it is
okay,
Hasbro.
Well, tell me.
Yeah. Okay, I got this one. This is my last nerdy purchase before I got married. I decided I wanted to get a stormtrooper helmet, and
well, your last nerdy purchase was the wedding.
Okay. There's one thing that's off about this helmet, though. It is Disney, and it is from I think it is from Hasbro, but I know it's Disney.
Chewbacca's barking.
Chewbacca's going off under me here. The eyes are bugged. I don't know why. They kind of look like Rey had in her goggles at the beginning of Force Awakens.
I wonder if maybe that actually is screen accurate.
This? No, it's not.
What if their eyes were bug-eyed and we just couldn't tell on screen?
I don't know.
Did it say anything on there about
it? Was only $70 Canadian.
Anything about the eyes, though?
No.
Did you know it was bug-eyed before purchasing?
No. Which is fine. I actually like it. It actually looks sick. Like, it looks fine. So, but and then so we're gonna try and have something a little different every time on our table. And,
yeah, that's kind of our thing.
Yeah.
Which, actually, the first 2 episodes I have brought nothing, and today I have brought some very special items of mine. These especially the one, Noah, plays real close to my heart. I got 2 lightsabers here, and we're gonna go over the differences in a bit there. But I want to start with this one. This here is, as you can tell, how old it looks already. This is my very first lightsaber. This is, well, actually, I'm sure there was lightsabers before too, but I remember this being kind of like the first lightsaber toy. Like, this is This okay.
I used to have one, but
can I tell you how I came across this thing?
How did you come across it?
I can't remember what age. This is clearly after Phantom Menace because this was Qui-Gon's hilt.
Yeah,
but they had come out with different colors. You can get a green one, a purple one, a blue one, and you could get Obi-Wan's as well.
Yeah, but they were like all. Yeah, you can get Obi-Wan's actual hilt, but like they were all the same with that handle.
Yeah, they were all the same.
It said Obi-Wan's, but like that one.
Yeah, Qui-Gon's. But anyway,
it was weird.
I remember I came home. I don't know what grade I would have been in. Grade 2, maybe. I don't know. Can't remember, but I come home and my parents are sitting there and they had this one and the Obi-Wan hilt looking one, but it was purple. And it was for my sister because she liked purple and she liked Star Wars too. So I picked this one out and she picked out that one. And I was like, holy frig, like my first lightsaber. This is my first lightsaber toy.
Yeah.
And like I still have this. I've gotten rid of most of my lightsabers or I've given them to my little brothers. And this is the only one I actually kept. Like, this is going to be with me forever. Like, this is going in my casket type thing. Like, this means a lot to me. Like a lot. Like, so many memories.
Oh, yeah.
But the other one I brought is actually it's a 2015 Force Fx lightsaber. The ones you get in the boxes with the blade. And you can't remove the blade. But I actually just wanted the hilt so bad. I found a YouTube video on how to remove them. And it took me like 2 days. You had to unscrew everything and cut the wires and all that. But anyway, I made a hilt. And it's 2015 Hasbro Force Fx. This was Luke's from A New Hope. As you can tell with the way the buttons are. If you look at Anakin's from Revenge of the Sith, it's different.
It's like flat, isn't it? It's
like flat and it was different. And then in Empire Strikes Back version, they had the little screws in here. Each movie was different. Even Rey's has a different kind of style to it. I'm sure we'll go over that one day in an episode about the differences of the Anakin. I call it the Anakin Skywalker saber, by the way. I don't know what you guys call it.
Yeah.
I don't know what you call it.
I call Luke's lightsaber the green one. Like, that's Luke's
lightsaber is the green one.
You made it.
Correct.
You based it off Obi-Wan.
I agree. And speaking of which, do you want me to grab it?
Yeah, you can grab it. Just be careful.
I don't know if you've shown this already, but this is his.
Oh, did we?
I might have cut it out.
Anyways.
Because we had some issues.
Yeah. So I went to Galaxy's Edge, and this is a legacy blade. And you can it works with a blade in it. You can take it out, take it off. Nice extra pocket money for Disney. But I actually own Luke's lightsaber, and it's got some.
That's Luke's lightsaber.
It's got some beef on it too, but
wow.
It's my favorite lightsaber in all of the Star Wars movies, and yeah,
I really like that one.
That's an F,
I really like this one. I had an Obi-Wan's Revenge of the Sith version.
And Luke based it off Ben Kenobi.
That's right. It's actually keep that out for a second, Noah. Also, I want to point out that these are like 3 long generations of lightsaber toys, basically. You start off with an actual toy that you battle with. And then as you grow older, you kind of get more into the replicas and the nicer kind of, you want to keep safe for show. And then this is the most recent, technically, Star Wars lightsaber you can buy, which is at...
Galaxy's Edge and Disney.
Yeah,
but there actually is another one that's more advanced and looks
like
way
more
better.
Pricier too, I'm assuming.
I don't know. They're called like nanofiber lightsaber or something. I looked them up. I just came up this morning actually on my phone.
There's Saber Forge and ones you can battle with.
Well,
but
they compared it with this. The brightness of the light. It was beyond compare.
Hasbro though?
No,
that's what I'm saying. These are 3. That's not Hasbro?
No, this is just Disney's.
Disney's, okay. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, you can put it back up there if you want.
We'll put it back up. But yeah, I wanted to point that out and show you guys, because that's just a little smidge into my personal worlds for Star Wars. Here, you want to put one on one side?
Sure.
But yeah, that's just a little smidge. We'll get into more depth over more episodes if you guys keep liking and sharing and subscribing. But yeah, that's what I wanted to start with. Toys. What was your first Star Wars toy?
My first Star Wars toy?
Do you even have it?
I do. Original first Chewbacca.
And that's your first toy?
It's my first toy, yeah. My dad gave it to me.
Well, see, this isn't my first Star Wars toy. This is just my first Star Wars lightsaber. But I'm going to show you guys my first Star Wars toys.
My first Star Wars lightsaber was Darth Maul's, and it was like that. I had those, but like that's my first one that I wanted.
Yeah, do you remember those the ones that the light would turn on and the sound effects when those started coming out?
Yeah. The Darth Maul wasn't like that.
I had one where you can make your own lightsaber. It was a kit.
Oh, the Build-A-Saber.
The Build-A-Sabers, not the ones now, the original ones. And I feel old.
Oh, like the one. Oh yeah,
the original ones.
Yeah, where you actually customize the hilt.
Hilt.
You don't add stuff to it.
No, you just customize your hilt
knife to the bottom of it or something.
I don't know, but and then you would slide these circle chip colors for the color of the saber. You have red, green, and blue, and I think white as well.
Yeah, and then you can combine them so you can make different colors.
Yes, man, I know. Like And then you had you had a secondary blade to make a double bladed one, but it was shorter and crappier, and I remember no one used it.
No, but you can also add the other, like a full one if you got another set.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I would make sure to get 2 sets, man. I remember Christmas back then was the best for anything because Star Wars, like all the Star Wars toys were coming out. Now, Star Wars isn't consistently out.
We're burping.
It's okay. Just little burps, that's all. But you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like Star Wars was amazing. Or Christmas was amazing more as a kid, not just because we were just kids, but the Star Wars toys that had come out for that. Because Star Wars originally was coming out in the summertime, like May the 4th, be with you, right? But so you'd have to wait all summer for Christmas to come. Oh, the cat's getting in the mic. Not again. Don't throw your cat again.
You have topics, right?
Well, actually, another trailer dropped for Mandalorian.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Didn't show very much, but the only difference was
a few things.
Yeah, the only thing I like to mention is that blue guy is back.
Yes. Yeah, I watched that twice.
What's his name?
I don't know. I think he's like an actual comedian or something. But I watched him twice, and I watched the video twice. I was like, "Who's that? Who's Blue?" Because I saw Blue.
That's that guy at the very beginning.
I know. The second time I watched it,
I wonder if he's gonna play a part.
Oh yeah, well he's in it.
Yeah, you never know how long, but we got another trailer for Mandalorian season 2, which is coming out in 8 days? 7 days?
7 days. 7 days.
7
days.
A week from now. We're excited. I cannot wait to watch it, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys on an episode to talk about it finally. But yeah, that's all that's new really with Mandalorian. We kind of want to just hold our ground on that now.
Yeah,
just a waiting game. Just a waiting game, man. Yeah, but did you see Ewan McGregor tell his thing? He was on the Mandalorian set not long ago.
Oh, I heard he was on the set.
Yeah, and he was doing a costume test for his.
Oh, really? Oh,
and
that's cool.
You didn't see his comment on his interview thing?
No, I didn't watch any of that. No, I didn't watch any of that.
Ewan McGregor was on the Mandalorian set to do a costume test, and he says on the thing, he goes, I walked in the trailer and I said, oh my gosh, everything's there, my beige robes, my belt, everything. And I said to myself, oh my God, that's mine. And it's the same one from Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick.
So I'm telling you, we can talk all day about Star Wars, obviously. That's what this is about, and Mandalorian. But I'm telling you, man, Obi-Wan. The Obi-Wan show is something that I cannot... You have no idea. You do have an idea, actually, because I am a prequel guy. Yeah. This is gonna...
Well, this is gonna connect
This is connecting both of us. And at the same time, they're gonna have so many callbacks to Revenge of the Sith, man. I'm telling you, if the rumors are true about Hayden Christensen, I am telling you, man. I also read Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader, in the suit. It's gonna be mixed.
Yeah. So you know that last scene at the end of Revenge of the Sith, when one of the last scenes when he looks out the window with was it him and the Emperor?
Yeah.
Or
Tarkin was there for a moment.
Tarkin, yeah.
He was there.
They're looking out. He's so that one scene in Episode 3, with him and the Emperor looking at the Death Star, and it's actually Hayden Christensen in that scene.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't know that. Yeah, I just found that out.
No, I've always known that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was actually in the suit.
Yeah.
And if you watch it again, when he breaks out of the thing, and he starts to walk, and he takes 2 steps, that's actually, real. The suit was so heavy he could barely walk.
Oh, really?
So it made it look like he was getting used to his robotic legs for the first time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then have you read the comic right after that scene? That takes place seconds after. Literally. Well,
I have not read any of the comics. No.
No. So
you're gonna have to update me with that.
This little dog. Man.
So we got our mics finally.
Yeah.
And the dog is.
Having a little too much fun.
And I'm just mentioning because I really don't feel like editing this part out.
Yeah. No, we don't have that. any of the when they were going for the mics, that's just our dog trying to get by or walk around. Oh, she's lying down now. Hopefully,
basically a real life Wampa over here. If you've seen her in the second episode, if you have not,
we'll
check
show her at the end when I have the mic off, so I don't
course.
have to make it all fluffy.
Anyways, she's laying down. But the Obi-Wan show, man, I'm telling you. And
I was talking about like what happens right after.
Oh right, sorry.
So in the comic, like the Emperor is like. I'm the only one, pretty much. Like you're
the only one left
alone.
in your world.
Yeah, you're alone, right? And like, so right after he says like you killed her, and he's like no, he like turned around and he was like force pushed Emperor Palpatine to the wall, like into the wall.
Oh, so here he causes a scene.
Yeah, right, because he's pissed at him, and so the Emperor goes into the wall. And she likes to cry a little bit this part because it's sad. So he tells him that Padme dies, and so then the Emperor uses Force lightning on Darth Vader right after.
Wow!
And it's like, no, if you ever use the Force on me again, I will kill you. And it was like, it totally changed how he was treating Vader before he got the suit. And now that Vader's in this suit,
now that he's got him,
I own you.
Yeah, that's it. And that's what makes Darth Vader / Anakin even just more angry, because he's like, I can't get out, and now I'm also trapped. And Darth Vader is layered, man.
And like nothing in that that he does for the Emperor is good enough for the Emperor.
No, it's not.
That's what came up too,
dude,
right?
He literally sent him back to Mustafar.
Yeah.
Mustafar, whatever you want to say. Not for like his base. That's like a screw you. You screwed up on that hill.
Yeah.
And you got your legs chopped off. Now you're stuck here in this hell.
And then I pretty much forgot what I was gonna say.
Sorry.
No. You're fine.
Well, you're talking about the comics.
Well, yeah, and I was talking about like the Emperor,
he's pretty much like
that's why he's never upgraded his suit.
Yeah, no.
And the Emperor said, I want you to, right? Like, upgrade your suit. And he's like, no, because he's like, it's getting old. And so, he's like, nah, I don't need to. This is my way of proving to you that I'm strong enough to do it, right?
Right.
So
and that's why he's kind of slow.
Not what makes me.
That's right, yeah. No,
it's pretty cool.
There's going to be some heavy stuff, I think, in the Obi-Wan series, and I'm excited. And like I said, there was a comment there in our second video about who is your favorite Jedi, and like I said...
Yeah, shout him out. Who commented?
Look, actually, our comment was TBGT. Gaming, yeah, all capitals. It's actually a good buddy of mine. Go check him out. He has a YouTube channel, TBGT. He does a lot of gaming gameplay, and he's going to be doing a lot of Battlefront series videos, so go check him out. If you like some Star Wars Battlefront 2 content, go check him out. Amazing gamer, insanely gamer. So go check him out. But anyway, he commented, "Who's your favorite Jedi?" And I said,
and why?
And why, right? I grew up always I wanted to be Anakin, but as I'm getting older, I like Obi-Wan. I understand more of him now, and how he's a greater Jedi and all that. And so I'm excited we're getting this Obi-Wan series, because it's going to really show.
He's my favorite prequel.
It's going to really show who Obi-Wan is, more especially in between 3 and 4. I'm excited, man.
Yeah, I know.
And if Hayden does come back, and they're going to have all these just nostalgia, I know in the sequel trilogy they gave us some nostalgia and callbacks, but some of it was too much in your face. The Obi-Wan series is just going to be just perfect.
I think so.
Especially for prequel stuff, because there's hardly any prequel stuff.
They're going to be working on it, and they're going to start working on it soon. But I think it was said that it's going to come out in 2022.
Yeah, something like that.
They moved it back a year.
Oh, well, COVID screwed things up.
That's why, yeah. And I'm assuming that's why.
Right, but
man, it's like Camino out there.
It is. It's raining real hard out there right now. Actually, it's like
north.
Camino. It's like Camino. Oh man, but I don't know.
So after every episode, we we go and watch Star Wars, right? That's been our thing lately. And
yeah. What if
pizza.
we order pizza.
Yeah, we just chill.
Watch Star Wars and hang out, man. Because like, this is not just for like you guys, but like this is for us. Like we went to high school together. Did our thing. But like after high school, we didn't really talk or hang out much. We'd run into each other at the bar. We ran into each other at Rogue One.
Yes. But I watched it before.
Yes, and I was so mad.
And I said,
wait till the end. Yeah. And I remember that, dude.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, Rogue One, you guys definitely know, when Darth Vader shows up, I had an anxiety attack.
Oh, dude.
I squeezed not to sound weird or anything, but I squeezed my dad's leg.
Well, I never watched
Camino there.
Dude, I know. So sad. The lightning just came.
Poor clones.
So, that was the first time I saw Darth Vader in the actual theaters.
Right, because
you saw episode 3, but my came from a Christian family. My dad always watched movies before, and he thought episode 3 was too dark.
Right.
I remember I didn't watch it, so I was so excited to finally see Darth Vader live action in the theaters.
Wow, that's been so weird. It was my first time seeing him igniting a lightsaber, doing all that.
The best scene that Darth Vader has done, in my opinion. My dad came up with the point. My dad came up with the point that I get.
Mm-hmm. I think
there could be an explanation, but
I think I know what you're about to say.
Since this is literally 10 minutes before episode 4 or something like that.
I think I know where you're coming.
It's the fight.
Yeah.
Right, the fight. How come Darth Vader could fight like that in Rogue One, and then all of a sudden
not fight Obi-Wan?
No, but fight Obi-Wan, but not like that. In episode 4, but not crazy. You know what I mean? And
I know what you mean.
It's technology from that time period.
Realistically, technology.
Yes, I get.
If we want to pretend this is real,
weird transition because he just stands
I get that. I've had this conversation with many people, and my dad.
Yeah.
Let's pretend that it was real. And let's give a explanation, maybe.
Yeah, because technically in the Star Wars timeline, it has to.
Yeah. I either think for jokes, he's tired.
I get that.
He's tired throughout,
and hasn't gone to his meditation chamber.
No, he has been.
That's what someone told me.
What people don't realize is that we think Darth Vader, when people see A New Hope and all that, they think Darth Vader's been out, controlling everything and making sure the rebels aren't here. No, he was literally on Mustafar just chilling.
Yeah.
And then got put on assignment to go after the Death Star plans.
Who came to him? What's his name?
Krennic,
yeah, good actor for it.
Yeah, I liked him, but
very sneaky.
But what people don't realize is right when he goes after them at the end of Rogue One, Darth Vader's journey begins right there. We just didn't see that until
in the movies.
Yeah. But anyway, another explanation is that he's just not used to fighting a Jedi. Plus, he is older, and he's just messed up. And if you do watch the scene, he's not going crazy. He's honestly still doing this.
Dude, he's stopping bullets.
Yeah, he's doing that. Yeah, correct. Correct, yeah. He's doing all that, but he's not moving.
No, he's all one motion. Yeah.
So really,
he stabs the guy, dude.
Yeah, he didn't do too much Force stuff in the originals, and I know what you're saying.
It's fine. I don't care.
They still did a great job.
Well, they have someone made a remake. Made a remake of the Darth Vader Obi-Wan
fight. That was cool. You guys should check that out.
But people were all put that in the movie, add that to the movie, make that. And she's no,
leave it.
Please just leave it.
Yeah, just leave it. It still is good.
It
just shows.
And George Lucas touched it up, and it's no.
And it shows. It just shows that they're older.
Yeah.
And they haven't fought another opponent in forever.
Feeling.
Yeah, it's whatever. But anyway, why we brought that up is I was talking about when I ran into you at Rogue One premiere, pretty much at the theater. But yeah, we would only see each other in weird moments, at the bars or whatever.
Oh, I remember Legends.
So. Yeah, the restaurants. Yeah. I call it the bars.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tavern, bar. Yeah. Anyways, the Walmart. I remember our meetup in Walmart. Do you remember that? That was
probably.
When you showed me your tattoo. We were both walking through the movie section.
Probably.
Nobody does that. And
only us.
Only us. Like, there's one in the movie section, don't even care. Anyways, we passed by each other, and then we talked a little bit, but then you showed me your tattoo. That was the first time I found out.
I keep bringing this up in each episode, actually.
I keep finding out. That's when I first found out about the tattoo.
This was my first tattoo ever, by the way.
Yeah, before the Mandalorian came out.
Before the Mandalorian. I keep wanting to say that to make people understand that I'm not no bandwagoner.
No.
But, we've just run into it. But, again, so we watch Star Wars after each episode we make, and we order pizza and hang out, man, because,
literally, we watch the movie, but we also talk about it.
That's why... I'll literally watch, I'll watch a Star Wars movie before I come over here, and then if we watch it again here, I don't care.
But we just talk about it.
And literally, the last time we recorded, I went home and watched Star Wars.
Oh, really? After we watched Star Wars?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I don't know why, guys.
What'd you watch? I
watched Last Jedi.
Oh.
I just put it on. You know why? Because it's easy to fall asleep to.
I'd rather watch Stinky the Hut.
Yeah, well, anyway. What have we watched since we've been doing this? So we've been watching... The first one we watched was Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
And in the same night, we watched Solo. But that's when we were just hanging. We didn't even record a podcast yet.
No, we were getting ready to set up.
We were just hanging out.
Yeah, but we came over and we were kind of talking details of the podcast, like where we're going to do it in this room.
Yeah, I don't think we recorded them.
No, we did a voice thing, didn't we?
We might have. I don't know.
It
but
was
anyway,
something dumb.
We watched Revenge of the Sith and Solo in one night. And then we watched...
Next night it was Empire Strikes Back.
That
was after our first podcast.
Yes.
And the last one was Attack of the Clones.
We just watched...
Sucked, but it was fun.
I love Attack of the Clones.
Man,
there's so many good moments.
The last bit of Attack of the Clones when they're in the arena.
Oh, that's...
I
mean, I'm not going to lie. As a kid, I would skip most of the movie and go to that. That was good.
But I love that scene of... Hayden Christensen, Anakin, just talking about murdering the kids, the Tusken Raiders, right? I didn't realize how deep that was.
It's turned into a meme
after I've read the comics, right?
It's turned into a meme a lot, but if honestly though, and you guys can't lie, Star Wars fans, that stuff's crazy. He didn't kill just the men in the tribe; he killed the women and the children too.
Just a lot of them animals.
Yeah, that's deep, man. That's I think why I like the prequels.
And you still made it with them.
Whatever anyone thinks about whatever anyone thinks about Hayden Christensen's acting or how George Lucas. Hayden Christensen is a phenomenal actor. When he sees his mother die, the transition from crying to anger is amazing. I don't care what anybody says. That's just my thoughts.
It's the music too.
The music
hit me good.
And no one talks about this, but the Attack of the Clones music is completely different. It's so different from all the other movies.
Well, number 3 is too.
Well, it's got a little bit of the original.
Huh? They had electric guitar in number 3.
Well, yeah, but the head still is almost transitioning
over
to the
original. Number 2 they added.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. In Revenge of the Sith, they transitioned. They're starting to get more closer to the original trilogy style music near the end.
A little bit, yeah.
But number 2, man, was completely different. And it was cool.
That always makes you cringe. It's cool. that weird, goes up and down.
But Duel of the Fates will always be my favorite.
Okay, hold up. Well, my thing is, I was just about to ask, what's your favorite? I was like,
want to talk about the music?
I'm nerdy.
Soundtrack?
I'm nerdy right now because I listen to a whole bunch, the Star Wars Essentials, soundtrack at work.
Well, I used to buy the actual soundtrack from the motion picture.
I might have a hookup with a 1977.
No way.
Vinyl. For
my dad had the original one, and I wish I was a kid though. I wish I knew it was valuable.
I'm on eBay right now.
Oh man, Drew.
I don't think I'll get it.
Drew, man, he does that. He was showing me the prices for vinyl on even Phantom Menace is expensive.
All the Star Wars ones, dude. The one that I saw,
the soundtrack, yeah.
They had the collector's edition. It had at one of the stores in the mall, and it was brand new. It looked newer, but it was a collector's edition, so it had a whole bunch of them in it. It was $500, and it was just A New Hope. And I was like,
could you imagine if I kept some of the damn toys.
No, but it was like new. Like it was.
Yeah.
Like this. That
I bet you this will be worth something one day.
This Chewbacca here, like
if that was packaged,
it doesn't have its weapon or anything.
And if it was packaged, that'd be something.
Like this is only like $20, right? But like, it means more to me.
Not back in the day.
No, right now. Like right now, yeah.
But if it was packaged, had the weapon, and it was in
condition, yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. They're not that much. They're not like crazy.
Let me see this one.
My dad had all the Topps like collecting cards.
But it literally has the year on
I know.
it. 1977.
Yeah.
So this would be something, man. It has to be.
Yeah, but it doesn't have anything. It's just
George Lucas made more of his money through the toys, eh?
Dude, so he got the most percentage. Yeah.
The documentary.
The percentage. Yeah, I told him to watch that. Right, you guys gotta watch it. It's what is it? The Empire
of Dreams, I think.
Something like that.
It's on Disney Plus. It's pretty obvious. That's the Star Wars documentary.
It's so
not
good.
Star Wars Galaxies, the other one. Galaxies. You told me, or Galleries, sorry.
Oh yeah, Mandalorian is dope.
Yeah, but no, Empire.
Watch that one too if you want.
Yeah, Empire of Dreams. Good. Noah showed me that, and man,
changes you.
I had a couple beers and all. And I, had some fun, and like watching that brought me back to being a kid.
Well,
and then
also just like you appreciate the sequel. I mean,
the prequels. Should I Utini just that?
No. I said
makes you appreciate
sequels
the originals.
And prequels.
Well, the thing is, watch that.
The originals. It makes you appreciate the originals.
What he went through, man. He's so independent.
What he went through.
Can we just make Jon Favreau, by the way, CEO of...
No, don't mess it up. Dave Filoni.
Let's make them both collaborate.
Choose Dave Filoni and keep them how they are.
Come on. Show everybody your shirt. I like this.
Oh.
Get in there. Get in there.
Man. Is it... Okay, so
it's the Millennium Falcon. You can't see it.
Oh, there you go. Outlined, and then it's like written in some Star Wars or something.
It's written in the Star Wars language.
But in every letter of the Star Wars language, it has never tell me the odds. But when you turn off the lights, it won't work on the screen. And then,
never tell me the odds.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. What was your question?
I kind of just got it for the podcast.
Yeah, I gotta start wearing Star Wars shirts.
I have a few Star Wars shirts.
I gotta start wearing Star Wars shirts.
I have like 5.
Yeah, I gotta start wearing them. What was your question?
So well, you kind of answered it, but like I was about to ask you, like, what's your favorite song or soundtrack, I'll just say theme song from the movies, but prequels, originals, and sequels.
Like name each one,
no,
or all out of all of it
from each trilogy, and then name your most favorite.
Okay.
One.
Prequels,
including Solo and
correct.
Rogue One. Yeah.
Copy. Prequels, Duel of the Fates.
Right, yeah.
They introduced Duel of the Fates, and that's what made the movie and the fight at the end. That sticks with me, man. And then that comes back to Revenge of the Sith.
What episode? Duel of the Fates.
Episode 1.
Yeah.
Did I not say that?
No, you didn't. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
the prequels. Episode 1, the very first prequel movie, they introduced Duel of the Fates, man. Yeah. Then for originals, obviously, the Luke. What is it called? Luke's theme, or when he's looking at the
theme.
When he's looking at the sunset, it's
the Force theme. When you use the Force to lift up,
I guess, but it's first shown when Luke's looking at the twin suns on Tatooine in Episode 4. All first episodes so far. Sequel trilogy, not first. It's always the first episode they introduce the best song.
What is one?
My favorite one in the sequel trilogy is when I think it's called Jedi Steps or Rey's theme. No,
at the end. Octu. Yeah, Octu.
When she's going up to see Luke.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Right, that was pretty cool.
And also when Kylo Ren / Ben kills Han Solo, when it's like eerie. Yeah. I did like that. But but my favorite one out of all 3 trilogies would be Duel of the Fates. Yeah. But yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a little sporadic.
No, that's fine.
But they're all in the first episodes.
Yeah. So mine.
What about you?
That's true. Mine would be. Should from the prequels, it'd probably be Duel of Fates or Anakin versus Obi-Wan. I haven't made.
Battle of the Heroes.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that one.
No, it'd be Duel of Fates. Yeah, because that was just completely different. And then, although the intro to Episode 3 is cool with the drums and they fly, but like just speaking music-wise, it'd have to be Duel of Fates.
Or when Anakin turns and he's
that one actually bugs me, man. In Episode 2?
No, in Episode 3 when he's looking and his eye turns and
they had
the
it in
flames.
Episode 2, I think, too, didn't they?
I don't know, but I just know it from Revenge of the Sith.
I didn't like that girl that would be like...
And then they play it. They play it when Ahsoka is battling the clones.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, fun fact.
That's a cool one.
But, all right, originals.
And originals would be the Force theme. And
so 2 and 2 right there for us.
Or the Throne Room. I love the Throne Room one. Dun, 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 but it's like more upbeat. Like it.
In the sequel trilogy?
Like dun, dun, dun,
oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, no, prequel. No, sorry,
originals. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And it's the one where then dun, 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 dun,
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Like, but it's like, I like that one. So, I'll have to say, I'll say Force theme because it can be cool in different tones and different,
obviously
they can make it really upbeat or like really cool.
Oh, it could hype you up or it can make you sad.
It can hype you up. Like
like when Luke dies, it plays that song and then now it makes you sad.
Oh, nice big thunderbolt.
Camino.
Sequel
trilogy.
Sequel trilogy would be Battle of the Resistance, hands down. That's the one where in Force Awakens they hear it in every one of them, but that's when Poe is flying the X-wing over Takodana's castle, and he's and they saw that one motion shot.
Oh, he kills them all.
Yeah, and he's that's one hell of a pilot. And then,
okay.
Right, and then Finn's yelling.
I like
yelling, that. Right.
I like
and
that.
And he doesn't know it's Poe.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I never really kind of noticed it, but that's also my favorite scene when they come across the wire, the X-wings.
Yes.
And then that song comes on, and it's like
that was cool.
It's like it has that classic Rebel sound to it. Like like John Williams is awesome.
So that's what I like about the sequel trilogy. It brought us what the originals couldn't do. Like they didn't have any scenes where they flew just hovering above the water.
I was thinking about that today too. Yeah,
right.
I don't like the sequels. I'll say that I don't like them.
We're gonna definitely have a debate episode about.
We should, yeah.
But we have
to find some screwhead that actually likes them. We might have to video chat somebody and
it's gonna have to be someone under the age of 17, probably
across the world. I don't know.
No, but I will say with you, Noah, as the hosts of the podcast or our show, we both don't like the sequel trilogy compared to the rest.
Compared to the rest,
but
we love.
We don't hate them.
It's Star Wars.
But they're just. We're not going to talk about them as much, and when we do, it's probably when we're trashing them. The Force Awakens is the best out of all of them, and I won't trash as much.
No, I will not trash The Force Awakens.
I will not trash The Force Awakens
that much.
It was just kind
of reference to other ones.
It was just kind of a redo of A New Hope,
but I also want to say that that is the perfect way to bring Star Wars back.
That was.
Give us something familiar.
No, when they complained...
Give me something familiar.
Yeah, when they complained about everything else in the other two movies, okay.
Yeah.
And then when they complain about it being like A New Hope, pretty much that is perfect. But...
Best way to bring it back.
Rey should not have been...
On the sand planet?
No, well, no, that was... I know, it's just pretty much the same thing as Luke, but
and
she was powerful. Yeah, and Anakin, yeah.
Oh, right at the hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, used to trick their mind and stuff.
Literally, if you're gonna ask me, that's it. I forgot
that was a Stormtrooper. Yeah. Craig, yeah.
If you're gonna ask me anything that I hated about Force Awakens, it would be just how Rey
just knew how to do stuff.
But obviously it's explained later.
Hey, I'm just gonna try it out.
Yeah.
Force.
So whatever. But
she's cute.
Yeah, she's cute.
She's cute. That's why.
But music. So that's it, eh? But your favorite song out of all of them.
Oh, man, not Duel of the Fates, and it has to be the Force theme.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now something we can both agree on is I get chills down my spine every time I sit down in that theater, and the previews are on, and then everything turns off, everything goes dark, black, and then you see a long time ago in the galaxy, and then, dude, that every time, man, I get chills, man.
But like, it's also just like the last two haven't been that loud.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
Whoa.
Yeah. No, but my dad also said that to me too.
Okay, this is something we can talk about.
People know that because I remember sitting there in my seat like, all right, here we go.
And the blaster bolts.
It's gonna scare the crap out of me.
The blaster bolts, not as loud.
Yeah, but that doesn't bug me. It's the when we're waiting for that like poop your pants like Star Wars theme. I want to like.
Okay, this is something I wanted to bring up. I'm glad we're actually. By the way, our last episode wasn't as long. There's a lot of swearing, and I had to edit out. But also, we kind of couldn't just really talk. We were kind of stuck a bit.
Oh yeah, Star Wars news hasn't really been.
No, but now we're kind of flowing. So this is why I want to tell you something.
Tell me.
If this coincides with like it not being loud enough. I want to say
Rise of Skywalker.
None of the sequel trilogies when the title would come on, it didn't seem as Force Awakens. Yes,
that one was good.
The last two wasn't as loud, and I remember actually telling myself that. And you didn't see the prequels in theaters, but I remember them to a T, except for Phantom Menace. They were loud, man. Yeah. And so what I wanted to bring up was another comparison to George Lucas's Star Wars to Disney's Star Wars. People trash George Lucas's like dialogue and like how he did things.
Okay,
whatever.
Episode 2 though.
Yeah. We'll get into that. We'll get into that later on maybe whatever. But the thing, man. Yeah, the thing people I don't know realize, and I hope our viewers do realize, and maybe they will see it when they start listening to this, and go back and watch it. If you compare George Lucas's and Disney, he was heavily focused on sound.
George? Oh yeah.
Like
that's an Empire of Dreams, right?
I don't remember. I just realized it just by because I haven't been watching as much Star Wars movies since I've been hanging out with you. So like I'm comparing
into sound in the prequels.
Yes, that's what I was gonna bring up more, especially.
Dude, the pod race.
Yeah, like it was boring.
Oh, Jango Fett.
That's what. So we watched Attack of the Clones, and as I was watching it, I started thinking I wasn't gonna say anything until we started recording, so we could have something to talk about. Like there was so much sound, like just sound heavy for the prequels, and one of our favorite sounds and things in Star Wars, especially.
Get a sound bar.
Attack of Clones, yeah, get a sound bar for sure. Attack of Clones, when Jango Fett and Obi-Wan are chasing each other through the space, and he releases those seismic charges, and it goes quiet, and then boom. That was meant for the theaters, man. That's why you go to theaters to watch Star Wars. It was meant for that. Now, like,
I saw that
Disney were just rushing them out and like didn't stop and think. But if you watch Mandalorian, it's starting to go back to that because Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, they know what they're doing, man.
Oh, dude.
And if you watch Mandalorian, which you have been, and if you guys do, you can hear the specific sounds. Like they're just so much more iconic again.
We're so and like they bring aliens.
Yeah.
The sequels didn't do that. The sequels didn't bring an immersive world in Star Wars.
Yeah, like you've seen some things
like that.
But yeah, no.
Like cantinas, like bars, like spaceports, like they did that.
Oh.
And it felt like the original Star Wars, right? So we were talking about like sounds and like Jon Favreau and
Dave
Filoni. So shocked everybody. Dave Filoni was like, "I'm doing a real life Star Wars," right? Shocked a lot of people because he doesn't have a track. He doesn't have a track record of like.
Well, he's animated. He's an animator,
right? He does animated stuff. So then they're like, "Yeah, we're doing live action," and then I know people were skeptical of it. I didn't know what to expect of it.
Right.
And that's why it took me so good because I was just like, I don't even know what's happening. But it just proves to him that like with him learning under George Lucas, doing the Clone Wars, like he was like his right hand man.
And
is how people talk about it and how I perceive it as.
He should be the Kathleen Kennedy.
That's what, like. As a person or like
as
her
the
job?
as the job.
'Cause don't be that person.
No, as the job.
Don't ruin people's childhood.
And if one day
Memories.
Disney or Lucasfilm sees this, I'm sorry, but everyone talks about it. But anyway,
Yeah.
no, Dave Filoni, man.
Like
John Favreau, you gotta give
him.
him some credit too.
Give him a movie. Give Dave Filoni a movie. Give them something, man. Like Mandalorian is good, and I want that. But just see what happens when you give him a movie.
Oh, if
You
he's
know,
in full
that's all I
control-
want.
And by the way,
Well, that's not all I want, but like
Mandalorian season 2.
Taika Waititi.
Yeah, him.
Next movie.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited to know. We're gonna get into that maybe on another episode.
No, we're getting it now. Tell
Well, no. I want to talk
Tell
something.
what you want.
You can see who's the directors for each episode of season 2 Mandalorian. Dave Filoni comes in at, I think,
The first one.
no,
Yeah, he does
no.
the first one.
Dave Filoni doesn't come into like episode 4 or 5 or 6. One of the John Favreau pretty much directs the rest. That's when there's a rumor saying that in the Dave Filoni episode, that's when he introduces Ahsoka. He only directs 2 or 3 episodes.
Mandalorian season 2.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant the first.
No. He did the first
season. He did the first.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
season
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
That's when Ahsoka might come in.
Yeah. I mean, people
But anyway,
say that.
I
just 'cause
wanna
he has
see-
his name on it doesn't mean it's going to be one of his
Well,
characters, right?
It's his. It
I
was
hope
his
not,
creator.
because I want more of Ahsoka. I don't want that one.
No, it's just when she's gonna get introduced.
Yeah, I don't want that.
You want like
Episode
right
6?
away?
I don't want it in like give it to me in episode 3, like Kara.
Well,
or
who knows, right? Who knows? We'll see. But Dave Filoni definitely needs a movie, and if you guys watch,
Taika Waititi's doing an episode.
I will.
No movie.
If you guys watch the Star Wars galleries on Disney Plus, and you listen to Dave Filoni just talk about, he talks about what Duel of the Fates means. I never knew this. I never even thought about it like that. But you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly.
Okay, so I'll just tell the
like,
listeners.
can you say it right though? Or should
Duel
we
of the
do
Fates
it?
isn't just like the soundtrack and people like, as I thought, it was Duel of the Fates like it was a duel of
Life or death.
life or death
Between the fighters.
between Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Darth Maul. Yeah. I thought it was like it was that, but no. It was, and I don't want to butcher it, and I'm sorry if I do.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm just gonna go over it.
Just go to his point. Yeah.
Duel of the Fates really means that it was the fate of Anakin. Qui-Gon picked this slave up from Tatooine and had to convince the Jedi Council that he was the chosen one, and he had to bring him along with him and take care of him, and then they run into Darth Maul. He had to leave Anakin there by himself, and he said, stay in that cockpit. Stay there. He didn't.
Oh, he did.
He did, but he didn't. But he had to go off and fight a Sith with his apprentice, Obi-Wan. And it was life or death for Anakin. Because if none of them made it out of that battle with Darth Maul, the fate of that child would have been screwed earlier, or who knows, in some alternate thing. But Qui-Gon sacrificed himself, I think. Not intentionally, but he knew that Obi-Wan would be okay.
Yeah.
And it was
I can see that.
It was just a duel.
If something happened to him, he knew that he
Basically,
Obi-Wan.
yeah. The whole thing was Duel of the Fates is the fate of Anakin's. It's Anakin's fate. And it gets more deeper, and I don't want to butcher, but it coincides with the Rebels, with Anakin, or with Obi-Wan and Darth Maul at the end. It all connects. I'm not going to explain too much because I am going to screw it up. So just go back and watch that. I don't know what episode it is, but watch Star Wars Galaxies. It's amazing. I'll even just put the link. I'll even find a link maybe for it.
Oh, it's on Disney Plus.
It's on Disney Plus. Yeah. You'll find it. But I'm telling you.
Yeah. No, yeah.
But I can't pronounce the guy's name, the director's name, but the other one.
Taika Waititi.
Yeah, him. I can't say it. I'm not even gonna try.
He did like the best episodes.
Now, which ones were those?
I think he did. I'm just off the top of my head. He did the last one. No. Sorry, no. He did the number
Second
6
last one?
Number 6, the jailbreak one.
Okay.
Which is one of the best ones, where the crew with Bill Burr.
Yep.
And then he also did the third one. My favorite one.
He also voices IG-11.
Yeah, he does. He got awards and stuff. But my favorite one is the third Mandalorian episode, when he goes back to the compound and just
that's amazing.
When he torches up a stormtrooper, right? Pulls them into the
man,
knifes the
dude. I could go on for hours.
To see the stormtroopers with lights on their guns and
that was really cool.
That's sick because like. I remember on that point. So stormtroopers always had that joke. Well, they did it in the Mandalorian. Like they can't shoot.
They can't aim.
Shoot. They can't aim. They can't do nothing. Right? Why do they have armor if the blasters still kill them? Right?
Yeah.
Like you know. And so all those things joke. But like, you gotta remember, like, they were feared by people in the galaxy. They don't show.
They were Nazi Germany in real life.
They don't really show that after like A New Hope too much, except in Episode 9 they showed that more. That like people actually feared them. Like they burnt their house. They burnt Luke's house down to the ground.
No, there is a theory that it was Boba Fett.
Okay, yeah.
But well, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, it's a theory.
But I know what you mean.
But like, they said stormtrooper. Those are stormtrooper bullets.
Yeah.
On the Jawa thing, right? Oh, I guess the Jawa thing wasn't there. But anyways, and so. You know, they burnt Aunt Lois or Aunt
Beru and Uncle Owen.
I have an Aunt Lois, so that's weird.
I like that. No,
it's hard. Anyway, so Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen, and so like they did that. No, that's what you kind of think, anyways. And then
go on.
And then in Episode 9, you see them like berating houses and taking people out of their homes and like saying, "Where's your ID?" and like
right.
That whole part is. I want to see more of. Yeah, but like stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Right. I want to see more of like. I wanted to see more of like how feared they actually were.
Oh, they were feared.
Obviously, you can't do that in the Mandalorian because now they're like pathetic little hiding around and stuff. But
like you don't understand. Like people don't understand that. Like they're like
there's an empire.
Yeah,
they were everywhere.
If it was real life, it's not just like, oh, why can't they just? Why wasn't the rebellion stronger? Why wasn't there more people? It's like, no, like it didn't just start right away. Not very many people in the galaxy even thought they were bad. They thought the Jedi were bad at first.
Yeah.
He played with everyone, the people, the galaxy.
Yeah.
So they convinced the people that the Empire was going to protect them, and then they started putting laws in order. And that's what I like to bring up with real life things. There's things like that, especially if you go back to World War II with Hitler. Hitler did that. He made it seem like at first the Jews were disgusting and they were gross and they were bad people. That's what
he made them seem.
Made them think, and then they would separate them in the ghetto. At first it was like just a town, and then into camps, right? And then it almost seemed like it was normal. And like the Nazis seemed like they would protect the people of Germany, but like they would go into people's houses.
They were taking over Germany.
They were taking over. But they would go in like, oh, we need your credentials for like these reasons, but it's not for those. They're just being dinks, and they were bad people, and it's just like what they were. But we want to see more of that.
Yeah,
I did like.
You know, I mean, they made the joke already, so you can't really. It's hard to go back to like.
Right.
You know, but.
Well, they could.
Even the Death Troopers just standing there waiting to like aiming down at them, right?
Yeah, the Death
Troopers.
Troopers.
Well, I guess in Mandalorian they had the whole town. People were feared to go back to the whole town because it was run by stormtroopers.
And that's what I like. They were like, I like how they were more of a gang now in Mandalorian.
They're still an empire, so they're still an empire, but like
they're just warlords.
They're just kind of warlord areas, yeah.
Yeah, they just
Yeah, ATST.
But what about the lights on the guns?
Oh, just saying how cool it was to see that. Like, you know, you only see it in video games.
Because they would go in with their lights and
their search and stuff. It's like, oh, cool, like special, like like they're trained. They're not just like there. They're just they're trained.
They were deadly soldiers.
That's the cool thing I like to see. Just pick out.
There's a good example in Solo at the Mimban battle, the trench fighting, like just some of the crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, but I don't know.
Well, think too when they were trying to escape during the airport. During the airport thing, though.
Yeah.
They were controlling
the whole thing. Yeah,
I like that. No, we need more stuff like that.
I just want to see. Yeah, like I'm seeing that a lot in Squadrons, like that game, right? The Star Wars Squadrons for console and PC.
Right, I gotta get that game still.
It's like you just just see that. You just see that in like the protocols. You see like how strict they are on each other.
Yeah, rules of engagement.
It's cool.
Yeah, no, I like that. Yeah.
So,
Well, you actually brought up Death Troopers. The Death Troopers.
Those are fun?
They're just cool, and it's fun. No, I want to tell you something. The Death Troopers are now canon in what you see in the movies, but have you heard the book Death Troopers when they were zombies?
Yeah, I heard the book. I haven't read it yet.
I've read that book 3 times. I want to listen
to it on the on my
audio
book.
No, yeah. Do not waste your money. Do not waste your time. It's all on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
the entire book is on YouTube.
At work I can listen. Right, I can't do that at work because that's a lot of data.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Anyways, this is a whole pointless.
But that's not canon. That's not canon.
Not anymore, no.
But I do love. Man, I read that book 3 times. It's so cool because I actually read books. I don't know if people think I don't or do or whatever. I actually read books.
I read the comics.
I read comics too, but I read novels too, and obviously Star Wars. But this book scared the crap out of me. Yeah. Some of the way this author, I actually know this author, not personally, I just know him through other books. He does do a lot of zombie genre stuff and like gore, and he knows how to put it into words, like to make you cringe almost. And he does that with he literally mixes zombie horror with Star Wars, and it's amazing. And I don't know if you know, I don't want to spoil it for you, it's not really much of a spoiler, but Han Solo and Chewie are in it. They're like main.
No, you can tell me, yeah.
Okay, they're main characters, and it all takes place on a friggin' prison space shuttle stuck in space, and they're just trapped up there. And you got to go through the whole journey, man. I'm telling you, it's worth it.
That's cool.
And I am telling you, I wish it was canon. In a way, the name Death Troopers is canon of the name, but the original Death Troopers were actual stormtroopers that got infected by a zombie-like virus.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, man, it's emotional too. Like, I almost cried. Not to get weird or anything.
You're getting weird.
But I almost cried. You know, I got a little weird reading it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got a little weird reading it. But I wanted to throw it. If you guys want to go check out a book, definitely read that book. I'm telling you. Death Troopers, that's going to be my my wrap-up of things to tell you what to...
So what are you reading right now? Like, what are you doing right now? Star Wars wise, like Star Wars fan wise, right now.
Star Wars fan, honestly, 100%. No, I am just actually rewatching the Mandalorian series just for the season 2 to come out. But the recent book I read was I want to say Twilight Company. But it's based on, you have it. It's off the Battlefront.
Oh, the Battlefront game.
Yeah, it's called Twilight Company or something.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
That's the latest one I read, but I'm telling you, my favorite Star Wars books...
That's canon now.
Is it?
I think so.
My favorite Star Wars series of books is the Republic Commando books.
I haven't read them.
They're amazing. They are so in-depth. But that's not canon. The Republic Commandos are, but the story's not canon right now. Like, it's so crazy, man. A clone or a commando falls in love with a Jedi Padawan. Oh. And it's like an Anakin Padme thing. They have to hide their love, and then they end up having a kid, and they don't know if it's Force sensitive yet. Then Order 66 comes, and...
Oh, really?
I have them all. Oh. I'll give them to you to read, if you're a reader. They're thick books, too.
I'm not really a reader. I like the audiobooks.
Well...
Because they have the music and everything.
Well, I'm sure you can get it on audio. Whatever, just look into it.
I will.
Look into it.
I'll look into it. I'll get into it.
But that's what I'm doing for fan-wise, just watching Mandalorian, honestly. What about you?
Well, I just watched all the Mandalorians in one day on Saturday. That was my 10th rerun.
Oh.
And keep in mind, some of them other ones where I just kind of like, I threw them on, put them behind my back and did stuff, but
yeah,
had them in the background. But technically that was my 10th rerun of the show. But right now, Star Wars wise, I'm in the middle of the audiobook Thrawn.
Ooh.
It's canon.
Yep.
And it's okay. It's a little boring. But I heard it's really good, so I'm just gonna keep listening, I guess, when I can.
Right.
But yeah. I read Alphabet Squad.
What's that?
It has relation to Squadrons, the game.
Okay. And there's a book already on it?
It's been out for a while.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So it takes place...
I thought it was are you talking about Inferno Squad?
No, Alphabet Squad.
You know that book, though, Inferno Squad?
Yeah, that's based off Inferno Squad for Battlefront 2.
Okay, I didn't know if it was... I don't know much of the video games.
Oh, okay. So Alphabet Squad, I think there's another one that this was strictly based on like the New Republic.
Yep.
And then the other one, they have another book with it that's strictly based on the Imperial side of what's happening. So, I don't know. I haven't read the Imperial one yet, but it ends at the beginning of the Imperial one, or like it tells you a story of the Imperial one,
and then it collides.
I don't know. But the Imperial, it sounds good, so I'm like, oh, okay, I might get that one.
Right.
But other than that, Star Wars wise, just the podcast. Just getting emails from whenever some notification or something comes up about like a trailer or whatever. So not too much. We want to try and save everything, too. Especially with season 2 coming out. There's gonna be a lot of nice, good content for that. What's weird is I feel more excited. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I felt more excited for the Rise of Skywalker than I do the Mandalorian.
Yes.
Because obviously it's a movie. It's like, this is the last one.
Well, it's the last,
right? Like, you don't know what's going to happen.
Saga.
Yeah. So.
I'm excited for Mandalorian season 2. But
hyped for the Mandalorian season 2.
But you're not getting the experience of going to the theater and linking up with your family.
But that doesn't bother me for the Mandalorian at all.
No.
Yeah.
I remember when season 1 came out, and I would be so excited. I remember working with the boys, and we were talking about all day. Oh, can't wait to get home. And I'd sit down. I literally would not do anything when I gotta get right home, sit down and put it on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even take my dogs out.
No.
I would let my dogs hang out with me and watch it, but like, I'm sorry, I don't even care if you pee or poo on the floor. I'm watching this. I'm getting this done. I'm not even eating. I'm not doing anything. I'm watching it.
But
I love the feeling. I can't wait for that feeling to come
back. It's
like
going to work, dude. But like,
literally,
but fun.
Well, there's not very many shows out right now, and because there's always that period where everyone's on hold.
It was such a nice period, though, of like...
When it came out?
No, from like number 9, you get the Mandalorian, and then you get number 9, and then you get the last episode of the Mandalorian, and then you get the Clone Wars. That was awesome. Because that was just Star Wars, right? That was just Star Wars.
I forgot about the Clone Wars.
Yeah, season 7.
When did...
So Mandalorian came
out a
year ago.
Was everything over?
Yeah, it was
Clone Wars the last thing?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was.
See, you're right.
It's been a while.
Amazing run.
But that was a sweet run.
Yeah, because we had our Mandalorian. Well,
no, the content might have not been sweet. The Rise of Skywalker, but other than that, it was like a Star Wars high, man.
Oh, it was. Well, we can even go.
I like getting back into that.
Well, we're actually talking about kind of when we started hanging out again and working together. But if you really think about it, we've had a good run in the last couple of years. We had Force Awakens come out, Rogue One.
No, Rogue One came after Last Jedi.
I know we had Force Awakens.
Yeah, Last Jedi.
No. We had Force Awakens, then Rogue One.
Did Rogue One come out?
Yeah. And then Last Jedi.
Oh, yeah.
And
I got them mixed up.
Or no, it was either Solo and then... Last Jedi and then Solo.
Yeah.
And then we had a big break.
And Mandalorian.
When we had a big break, and then Mandalorian, and then Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
But all in between that, we had some of the video games. We've had a good run of Star Wars.
Battlefront 2, yeah.
We've had a good run of Star Wars, man.
We have.
It may not have been the greatest with some things, but what you just said recently, like Mandalorian, Clone Wars, and Rise of Skywalker, that was good.
That was good.
But, yeah.
Speaking of movies... It's time to sign off and go watch your movie.
It's time to select a Star Wars movie once again. We haven't even seen a single sequel trilogy movie yet.
It's a good thing.
And we haven't seen any of the beginnings of each trilogy.
Yeah.
It's all been like middles or ends.
Yeah.
But quickly one more time, go check out TBGT Gaming for his gaming content.
Yeah.
He does a lot of Call of Duty Warzone, PUBG, Rainbow Six Siege, I think he still does. But I'm going to get him on some Battlefront 2 content, so you guys will like his Star Wars Battlefront gaming content. So go check him out. But you can find me on Instagram. Everything's going to be now in the description. I don't need to list anything off. Find me on Instagram. leave a like and share and subscribe to this channel, please. Honestly, the first 2 episodes did amazing, better than I thought. So that's thanks to you guys. Keep it up too. Comment whatever you want. For now, you guys should comment what your favorite movie is. I don't care what you comment, but I want to start.
Let's ask them a question. What they comment? Let's ask them.
All right, fine. You got me.
Let's ask the one that I asked you. Your favorite Star Wars soundtrack.
No, let's start with what we opened with. What was your guys' favorite or first Star Wars toy? Or both. But again, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook. It's going to be all in the description down below. But yeah, thank you for
listening. You can find me on my Instagram, and you can find me at Rolf's Epoxy and Woodworking on Instagram. It's my little side hustle besides the podcast. And yeah, so what's your exit line?
Am I gonna make you mad again?
No.
That was amazing, by the way. The last closing line, you got mad and just left.
Oh yeah, you took mine.
But no, the last closing line, does it have to be Star Wars related, Noah?
Yes.
All right. Well,
that's what we're talking about right now.
I just want everyone to know that the Force binds us all together. And during these tough times of COVID, I want you guys to think, we're all in this together and think about the Force. It's a little nerdy, but that's what I'm going with. Normally, I'd say, may the Force be with you.
All right. So is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say... I find your lack of faith disturbing. Peace.
Lack of faith.
Go watch